Hello students, hello friends, hello sister, hello brother. And this lesson is it is continuation of previous lessons. We still talking about 7 segment display, this component. We have been talking about this component in previous lessons. We say there are 2 types: 7 segment display cathode command and 7 segment display anode command, and we have been explained which difference between 2 types. In this course we still talk about this component. We go make container, which in this display is used to design numbers. We go make count numbers 0 until 9. Okay, so which tools we can need for do this project? Hardware tools. This component 7, we need this component 7 segment display. Okay, and we need also Arduino for what? For commands, for control this component, okay. And for software we need one software called this software called IDE Arduino. For what? For write programmation. We go open it, okay, and we go and we use for this project we use in simulation software for simulation projects. Okay, it's called Robotic. We have been talking about this software. So in this software we called this project, this component, this electronic component 7 segment. We have already been extracted from library. So we go to click here. This component, and we need also Arduino for what? Because Arduino by this Arduino we can light up this segment. We play for light up or turn off this segment for goals, for design numbers, for make container 0 until 9. Okay, Arduino, this Arduino type Uno, and we do installation this component. We link this component, we link this 7 segment display to we link to Arduino, okay, to this pin of Arduino. When it clicks display, we link 7 segment display links with Arduino pins. Okay, so we use resistor for not for this component not damaged, but we can use resistor and turn in this Arduino. We show this we use in feature this taped resistance, but now we use resistance external. These resistors one, because we have how many legs we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 because we have 7 segments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Each pin it's link to its link with one side of each of one segment, and other side of segment, because this segment there are enter this segment, each segment leads, and other side it's link with all sides, all other sides of segment. It's cathode side which link to these legs. So these legs we go link to ground, to 0 volt. We place terminal ground, so with the ground, and we link it's 0 volt, and we inject to any legs, to any leg, power 5 voltage for this, for this segment light up or turn off. When inject, it light up. When not inject, it's turn off this segment. So what do? We play him for inject or not inject power by what? By this Arduino. So we link by resistors, one side of resistance linked with this display, this 7 segment display, and other resistance it will link with Arduino pin. Okay, for that we do that. Pardon, I forget to use resistors. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, and link, make our link. We go link that, and we go link that, like that. Okay, and with the other side, link other side of resistors to link with 7-segment display next. Okay, so for this pin of Arduino, pin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we should configure it output or input. For you, wish your answer output or input. So these pins link with 7-segment display pin links. For what? For this, if this Arduino send 5 voltage, sends 5 voltage, this makes this one segment of these segments lights up. For this Arduino, don't send signal that's mean 5 voltage to 7-segment display. So one of these segments not light up, it's turned off. So this Arduino sends signal to this component. For this component, light up or turn off. So in this situation, this pin configures what? Output or input? It's configured output because this Arduino not received, is send it. Okay. For that these pins should configured output. So programmation what we go doing is we write programmation for this component or this 7-segment display design or design container, design number container, in order container 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. For that we should write programmation for this component view numbers in ordered container. We make container. How do that? We go to IDE software, and we go to open new sketch, and this window we have two functions, viewed setup and viewed loop. In this viewed setup, between two braces we go right configuration. We do configuration of this Arduino. We configure these pins to be output, and in this function instruction we shall write in this function do one time. For viewed loop it is loop. Instruction do not stop it, do and drop it. If suppose it 3 or 4 instruction arrive in this function void loop. So what happened? Function instruction number 1, do it, accept it, follow second instruction, follow third instruction, follow fourth instruction, and to go back on first instruction to doing, to activate, and not stop it. Repeat it's under in loop. Okay, so in this function how we're doing, we go configure it, this pin to be output. So which could we go writing? Remember it? If you remember, in this previous videos it is pin mode. Yes, we go writing here pin mode. Mini scale, pin mode, open parenthesis, so what writes number 1, we have number 1, number 1 is output, number 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, so we go writing number 1 pin mode here, number 1 وتفرق gamma number 1 وتفرق gamma and output. We can use instead output, we can use 1, it's same, we can write 1 instead output and semicolon. It's same for pin number 2, pin mode, open parenthesis, number 2 gamma 1, that's mean what? That's mean it is output 1, that is mean output. And semicolon. We write also pin mode for pin number 3. We configure pin number 3 to be output. Open parenthesis, semicolon. We configure also pin number 4, pin mode, enter parenthesis, between when we write number 4 gamma 1, that means it's output, semicolon. It's same for pin number 5, pin mode, enter right parenthesis, between parentheses we go to right number 5 gamma 1 and semicolon. And it's same for pin number 6, pin mode open parenthesis, and we write number 6 gamma 1 and semicolon, and we write also pin mode entre parentheses number 7 gamma number 1 semicolon. Okay, so we configured all pins number 1 to number 7 output. Okay, so we have question. Which question you are having, or you have? Which question? It's how now, like this like this display, 7 segment display. Each segment symbolized by letter. That's A, that's B, that's C, that's D, that's E, that's F, and which it's located in middle, it's G. And each legs of this 7 segment display, it's connected or link with one of this segment, because this segment enter or in these segments there are leads, there are leads like that. And what happened, like what explained in previous lessons, 7 leads, which what explained in previous lessons, 7 leads which there are in each lead in each segment. So there are side of this leads which is keyed its link of all leads or all segments, and its lead of 2 grounds, that's meant to 0 voltage. And for anode side of each segment, each lead link of each legs. So each one legs or each legs link to each anode of one of these segments. So how now these legs, for a question it's disposite question is this leg, which anode segment, which anode of which segment anode its link with to segment A or B or C. For now that we go to do test. list by this programmation. Here we go to write programmation for to all these segments lights up. For all this segment lights up, and we do to write this programmation for each segment lights up or turn off. Okay, for now each segment link for any each pin each links or any each pin here. Okay, so for that what programmation we should write here. So for send Arduino send it serial to each link. What instruction we go writing? What do you think? Digital right. Okay, digital right. Just we write digital right. Digital right. Okay. Digital right entre parentheses so what is right? When a unit pin here we go write unit 1 pin number 1. So for write how or low for send it voltage by voltage. For here have voltage we write height. For not voltage we write low. For 0 volt we write low, or we write 1 or 0. So we write here gamma 1, and we show what happens, which in this situation with this restriction, when activate this restriction, what happens for you? One of the segments lights up. It's 3. Okay, we go show. Let's go compiling. Okay. We have error. Which error? Compilation error. Too few arguments of function with pin modes. We have pin mode unit 8. is gamma. And to copy let's put gamma. Okay. Gamma. So complete done. Okay. What we'll go do? We will copy it. This file hexagonal this file. Okay. We select this file and we will copy it, and we go to simulation software process, and we click here on this microcontroller and on this IC, and we go to paste here. And we click OK. So we go to simulation. Kilo units, we go to do Robotic. And kilo units, we go to do Robotic. So gamma. 0.1 this means so ohm, this means 100 ohm. Thus it's G, here it's G. For that this pin we show this pin, it's linked with this segment. It's linked with this segment. This segment is G, like that. It's G. That's here G, and we write here G. Okay, we stop it, and we still here for we write here digital write for pin number 1 to be height, what to be 0, that's mean low 0 volt, and write under instruction other instruction digital write right, open parenthesis, and what do you what do we go or do we write for pin number unit pin number 2 to be what? To be low. We can write low or 1 or 1, and don't forget semicolon and company. So we go to process and we go to do why we do this for resistance value here. .1 kilo ohm, that's mean 100 ohm. Okay, and do that's for pin number 2 unit pin number 2 link with this legs, this 7 segment display. This legs, it's link or connect or control this segment which segment like that. This it's control this segment. Yes, this segment F, this segment F. So right here F, so we go for so we stop it, we will stop and we go show for this link which control which segment of them, control which segment of them. So we go what we go right like instruction here. We turn off for segment number segment F, turn off, that's right here 0, and we go to show for unit pin number 3. We go right digital right, then right, and open parenthesis, and we go right 3, gamma, and 1, and don't forget semicolon, and we go component. So we go to simulation software, and we go to do the test. 1 2 3, go here, 0 1, and so we write here E, okay, it's A, so we'll stop and we go to not to show we for this link which segment control. So this segment, it's link for segment number 4 for pin number 4, unit pin number 4. So let's go to right like instruction. First we go right here 0, turn off for segment number A, and we go right digital right and open parentheses and for unit number 4 gamma right number 1, and don't forget semicolon, and we go company and we go company so we go to software and here 1 2 3 4 0 1, okay, and we do yes for this link it's control this segment, okay. It's day right here, day, okay, and we go here right here no wait, and we go to here for units to software for units 4 unit 5 is control this legs control which segment it connects which segment. We go right digital right digital right open parenthesis and we go to 5 gamma and 1. And don't forget semicolon. We do combining. So we go here and where this ohm of resistors just 100. Also here and we got to do test. Yes, for this pin is connected for this segment. Okay, that's mean it's C. Okay. Stop it. And show for pin number 6. It's link for this segment, for this legs. So this legs which segment connected. So we show by test, by instruction, right? Which instruction we will write? Yes, exactly. It's digital rights. First we go right here, and we go to write digital right. Open parenthesis and write 6 unit pin number 6 and unit var gamma 1. It's high symmetrical. So compiling and we go here, test. So this link is connected. It's connected with this segment, and we go here, test. So this link is connected. It's connected with this segment. Okay. Here we go. For this segment is B. So right here B. Okay. Okay. So instruments just that. So that's we have one pin at rest so it's A. It remains just segment A. Okay, we have G, we have G pin for segment G, and this leg for segment F. Okay, and this segment for, and this pin for segment A, and this segment for, and this legs for segment B, and these legs connect to segment C, and that pin, that leg connect to segment B, so it remains this segment A. So automatic that connect with segment A. Okay, so okay, so what happened now? Now we know each leg of this segment connected to which segment. Okay, so for disable this instruction, we to switch here, not here, but in begin, we can do here begin switch for disable this instruction and transfer it to be under here. The command, okay, there and there, I want to just switch here and switch and then switch, because we don't need this instruction. We wrote this instruction just for now. Each leg connect to each segment of this the segment. Okay, so we'll write switch here for to be command, just command. No, for the mode, well, no. Configure, we need configuration. We need configuration. Okay, configuration, it's important. We need configuration. Just action, we don't need actions. Okay, so what? We go right here. We go for what do we want to do? We want make counter. Just we want this display design counter, and that's mean view counter, view number 0, view 1, follow 1, follow 2, follow 3, follow 4, follow 5, follow 6, 7, 8, 9, and 9 to be back 0, 1, 2, 3. How do we that? How do we that? Wish try write instruction and try do counter. Okay, and next videos we go completion or continuation these videos, and we go write instruction. But before write this instruction, we want to you write to you try write how to you make this counter. Okay, so bye bye to next videos.